The first WWE pay-per-view without Vince McMahon is finally in the books. WWE SummerSlam 2022 is over, and I'm going to give my quick thoughts on it here. If you want to see the full review, you can check out Fog Wrestling. I will leave the link down below. But I'm quickly going to go over my thoughts here for SummerSlam. Overall, decent show, but there was a few things that were bad about it, and there was one thing that fucking pretty much ruined the entire show for me. So yeah, Triple H now in charge. Was it Triple H's good show? We will find out. We kicked off with Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch. Wasn't the best match these two have ever had. Bianca Belair wins. The ending was pretty weird though. We had a handshake between the two, then Bayley came out, then Io Shirai came out, and Dakota Kai came out. So Bayley's return just seemed overshadowed, in my opinion, by bringing out these two people from NXT. They all got in the ring, they faced off. Becky Lynch came to Bianca Belair's aid, then the trio left, and that was it. So I would have just brought Bayley back without these two, but I mean, who knows? I don't mind Io Shirai, but I think there's surely something they could have done better than just use these two NXT people as henchwomen, essentially, for Bayley, but we'll see what happens going forward. Up next, we have Logan Paul defeating The Miz. Logan Paul, in my opinion, is undoubtedly the best celebrity we've ever seen in a WWE ring. There is no doubt in my mind he is the best. That's him, had two matches now, and both have been really, really good. The Miz is criminally underrated. Is he the most exciting in the ring? No. Is he the best guy ever? No. But he is solid. The Miz never really disappoints. He never really puts in a good performance. He's always fucking solid and always does good stuff. So, yeah, no, this was a really good match. Logan Paul, big frog splash from the top of the rope to the outside through the announce table. AJ Styles got involved, took out Ciampa, and this led to Logan Paul hitting The Miz with a phenomenal forearm. Maurice looking hot as always. Yeah, good match. One of the best matches of the night, hands down. Then we moved on to Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory. Shit, lasted about 4 minutes. Lashley won. Predictable. Yeah, one of the worst matches of the night. Moving on, Mysterios, Rey Mysterio and Dominic versus the Judgment Day. With Rhea Ripley, no disqualifying tag team match. I don't get the no DQ match when you have to tag in and out, surely. It should be a tornado tag, but I mean, who's counting? This match did not interest me at all until the end. We get the return of Edge. Edge came out, looked like half Brood, looked like half 2002, Never Gonna Stop Me, Rob Zombie Edge. He comes out, hits a spear on Balor, hits a spear on Priest, and helps the Mysterios win. The match I didn't really care for, but it was nice to see the return of Edge. Then we had Pat McAfee versus Happy Corbin. Again, this match just kind of bored me. I mean, the entrance, I guess, was pretty cool for Happy Corbin. Pat McAfee had a choir that was singing him out to the ring, calling him bum-ass Corbin. But yeah, nah, Corbin won. Corbin lost. Pat McAfee got revenge, kicked him in the nuts after he did it to him on SmackDown, and then done a sunset flip off the top rope. I mean, overall, it was alright, but nah, to me, it wasn't that great. Then we had the Usos versus the Street Profits. This is probably the worst match these two teams have had, and that's not saying it was bad. It was just not as good as the previous matches. Jeff Jarrett, special guest referee, he kind of called it down the middle. I was expecting some sort of turn or some sort of interference or screwy finish, but we didn't get that for Double J, and it was the Usos that won again. So I mean, very predictable. I'm sick of the Usos winning. I mean, how many times now do we need to watch the Bloodline win? Whether it's the Usos or whether it's Roman fucking Reigns, sick of this. But the Usos win, so I mean, whatever. They're holding the tag titles hostage for another pay-per-view, another month. Then we'd Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey. Horrendous match, just garbage. Ronda Rousey made Liv Morgan tap, but the referee didn't see it, and Liv Morgan had Ronda's shoulders pinned to the mat, so ref counted for the free count. Ronda wasn't happy. After the match, she attacked Morgan, hit her with an armbar, hit him with an arm drag, and then she done the same to the ref, almost dislocated his shoulder, and maybe this is a Ronda Rousey heel turn, who knows, but yeah, Liv Morgan sucks as champion, and yeah, should have took the belt off her. Then we move on to the main event, Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman versus Brock Lesnar, last man standing match. Brock Lesnar comes out on a fucking tractor, jumps off the top of the tractor and takes Roman Reigns' head off with a clothesline. And when that starts the match, you know you're getting something good, and we did get something good. This was great. This was a great last man standing match. One of the best last man standing matches we've ever seen. One of the best Roman Reigns Brock Lesnar matches we've ever seen. Maybe the best. Brock Lesnar hit him with loads of moves. Reigns was putting Brock Lesnar through tables. His back was cut. Brock Lesnar thought he had Roman Reigns taken care of. He hit him with F5. Roman Reigns kept getting up. Lesnar put him into the tractor and then dumped him from the tractor into the ring, and then he lifted the entire ring up with the tractor, and Reigns fell at the ring, stumbled at the ring, just like he was like rolling down a mountain. He just like rolled down the ring, fell to the side. Brock hit an F5 on Heyman, put him through the announce table. I mean, that was good, seeing Heyman's big fat ass get an F5 through the announce table. The Usos came out, interfered, hit super kicks on Brock. Austin Theory came out, tried to cash in, but he hit Roman Reigns with the briefcase, and then Brock beat the shit out of him, hit a couple of Germans. Brock done an overhead belly to belly on one of the Usos, and he landed on his face, almost broke his neck. And then Roman Reigns got up, hit Brock with the belt, hit Brock with the briefcase, hit Brock with everything, and then eventually piled like a shitload of weapons on Brock and climbed on top, and Brock couldn't get up, and the ref counted to 10, and Roman Reigns won. Again, 700 days now, almost 2 fucking years. This is a joke. It's an absolute joke, man. I'm sick of seeing Roman Reigns win, and it's the same screwy finish every single time. I get it. Sometimes you want long title reigns, but this is enough. This is almost 2 years now with the same fucking guy winning, and he's not even a full-time guy, he's a part-time guy. If Brock Lesnar was doing this, people would be fucking crying, people would be shitting their pants. So I don't see why it's okay for Reigns to do it, man. It's boring now. We need a new face. He's holding both belts hostage, for fuck's sake. Hopefully he loses to McIntyre at Clash of the Champions, but honestly, I don't think that will happen. McIntyre was also here tonight. He pointed his sword in there, fireworks went off. Hardly a great thing, was it? Overall, though, I mean, it was an okay show. A lot of the matches were boring, but the main event was fucking fantastic. Shite finish, though. The finish did ruin it. I mean, the finish was horrendous. I'm sick of Roman Reigns winning, but the match was great. I can't deny it. I'm going to give SummerSlam a 5 out of 10. I mean, again, I loved the main event, but the finish, I mean, Brock Lesnar should have won this. Even people that don't like Brock Lesnar wanted Lesnar to win this, but we had to live with yet another Roman Reigns title defense, so it sucks. Maybe he'll lose at the next pay-per-view, but honestly, I wouldn't fucking count on it, because the way things are going, he's probably going to hold the belt until WWE go out of business. So yeah, keep enjoying the Bloodline, even though I think they suck, because I think they're going to be around for a very, very long time. That's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Till then, peace.